Alright guys, we're out here and it's time for Revenge of the MAFS. After that dismal showing of going to the track where we thought we'd get cute, change a few things up, put our 24s in, we just had a debacle. The car ran terrible, we all know that, but let's get right to what is going on here. I bought this Mass Air, works fine, car drives good, everything like that, but it's calibrated for a cold air kit, and that's probably hurting it. It was just weird. It would run good one pass or really slow, then it'd pick up the next. This right here is a PMAS that's calibrated for 24s also. I bought this brand new years ago, and unfortunately it's also calibrated for a cold air kit, but we may give it a shot anyway. We will be running our 76 millimeter CNL, and we'll also be running the 80R off the silver card, the Pro M. Now, in the other video, we had a moment of silence for the boom tube, but that was premature because it's back. We're ready to bring the boom tube. We got to pull it out of retirement. We're going to need it for one more Little Mary and see what's going to happen. So that's going to be it. The Revenge of the MAFS. We're going to go back and we're going to try and get this thing back where it was. And if it doesn't, that'll suck. But anyway. Alright, so let me get off here. I got a few things to do. Let's get to work. We're out. Hey guys, we're out here in the shop. We're just going to do a little quick thingamajig here of one of the things that we're doing today, which is basically nothing. We're going to hook our fuel pressure gauge up. We've got our fittings in, got all our fittings. We got our high pressure line, our push lock line. We got a small piece of scrap aluminum that we had laying around. So we're going to mount this to the cowl. We'll drill a couple little holes through it. We'll drill a hole in the cowl for the line to go through. It's not going to look great. Of course, none of our stuff does. This is just something we'll have when we go to the track tonight for our Revenge of the MAFS. And hopefully we can get back where we were. If we get all this hooked up, we may even try and throw the regulator on, see how that works out. Or not, we don't know. It's in the air. So anyway, this is what we're doing today. It's almost lunchtime, so we may get started real quick and be time to eat. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're heading to the track. We got our fuel pressure gauge hooked up. Traffic is freaking crazy. Filming will probably be garbage because it's at night, but I know you guys expect nothing less. So, it's the Revenge of the MAFS. We're going back up there with our 24s. We got 3 MAFS airs to try, and we got our 19s as a backup. We've also got the boom tube, so we're going to find something out tonight. If we can get back in the low 50s, I'll call that a victory because of the weather. Alright, we'll see you at the track. We're out. Alright guys, first pass. 7:56, guys. At 88.6, the time slips. I don't know what is going on. They printed out weird. All right, shut it off. We'll hit it again.
I got a videotape Captain Commando out there. There you go, 89. On a hot lap, he ain't gonna be happy. What's
Yes.
he gonna run?
785.
Oh man, you kill him out there. I smell gas. Is your car on fire? Or does it smell gas? How do you guys know how to pause this thing? 52, 89, 7.
Another one of them nights. That's 2 in a row, but oh well, we'll get it figured out. See you guys in a little bit. We'll do the blah blah blah. All right, we're out. All right, guys, we're out here in the shop. Let's do the blah blah blah. Let's get to it. We're going to be on a different table. There's some stuff on the other table, but let's get to the numbers real quick. The time slip, they freaked out on the time slip. I'm not sure what happened. That's supposed to be a 756 at 88.64. Michael saw it on the board. This is our first pass with the 80R, and you know, it wasn't too bad. So we just pulled back around and made another hit with it, and we were rewarded with that, which with the 60 foot was actually a really good run, and we thought we were kind of on the right track. Then we hot lapped it, and it went a 766, and I'm not sure what the mile an hour was. Michael couldn't remember, and it might be on the video. Then we switched to our 76 C&L with a boom tube, and with 53, the mile an hour jumped up. We also lowered the fuel pressure a little bit. Then we came back around and went a 59 at 89. And we actually left a little too soft and it bogged. So we hot lapped it. It came right back around up the launch RPM, and we got that. Then we, on our next pass, our next to last pass, we pulled up, and there was water on the start line. I tried to straddle it. Obviously, I didn't get out of it, and it just blew the tires off, so we just clutched it. We hot lapped it and promptly missed 4th gear. Good job. Good job on me. So that's pretty much the night that we had. It was, I don't know. I want to say it was a good night, and it was, because we drove home, but it was, again, frustrating. So anyway, let me cut it off here, and we'll explain this a little bit more, in a little bit more detail here in a second. Hey guys, what's going on? Well, this is the conclusion to our blah blah blah. There was a few things I wanted to kind of clear up real quick. Alrighty then. Come here, Jack. What have you been doing, son? Been getting into all kinds of stuff. We put on a fuel pressure gauge and a fuel pressure regulator. Both of those things were not functioning properly. Buyer beware. The gauge is reading like 25 pounds with vacuum on, so it's not reading right. The regulator has probably a small tear in it. It's leaking a little bit of fuel out through the vacuum port. I don't want to say that's common, but that does happen from time to time with the regulators. The problem is that we put the gauge on, and we thought possibly that our stock regulator could have been bad. It could have been only at 30 pounds of vacuum off or whatever. So we put the other regulator on, and it read the same. So in our stupidity, we went ahead and adjusted the fuel pressure to like 40 pounds vacuum off, which God knows what it probably actually was. The car was rich, and just stupidity, just my own stupidity. But at the track, we started backing the fuel pressure off a little bit, and all honesty, the car didn't really pick up or slow down or anything like that. So What we did is now that we just went back, we put the 19s back on it, and we put the 73 CNL. It wasn't any faster with the 76. It basically ran about the same. It's kind of a crapshoot. So we're back kind of the way we were when we ran the high 740s. Now I know we did run a 51 and a couple low 50s, and we're not completely off pace on the 24s. I just wanted to put it back where I knew it was running good and running right for our next thing that we're going to be doing, our next modification. So that's just a quick wrap up. We still have the fuel pressure gauge on there. We haven't taken it off yet. It doesn't read right, but I guess we kind of know where the baseline is with it, so whatever. So we also need to get another diaphragm for the fuel pressure regulator. Now that's not a huge, the problem with that is you can only get it from one place. It's Kerbin, and only Kerbin sells them, and they're like $30 and $12 to ship something that weighs a half an ounce. But when they're the only supply and demand, when they're the only ones that got it, they can demand what they want for it. So we didn't really pay any money for the regulator. It came in a parts lot when I bought the heads and the mass air and the cold air kit and the upper and lower intake and the TFS high ports. So, I got the injectors and I got a cam and rockers. I mean, I got a lot of stuff. So the regulator needing repair, I could have bought that off of anybody on Corral or eBay or Facebook or whatever, and it could have been leaking then. So that's just one of the things we'll have to, we'll probably fix it. We'll order up a diaphragm and just so we'll have it on there. But anyway, that's just a quick, or not so quick, wrap up and kind of a little bit of an explanation of some of the stuff that was going on at the track and how we didn't only shoot ourselves in the foot, we shot ourselves in the leg and the ass, and we shot ourselves everywhere. So we went to the track twice to prove that we're stupid. But, at least it was conclusive. So anyway, we're back at the 19s, we're back with the 73 CNL, we're back with the boom tube. I know everyone's super excited that the boom tube is still in service, and now it's time to get to work on our next modification. So with that, come on Jack, come on Shop Cat. Hey, he killed a mouse the other day, caught it out in the yard, and he ate everything but the tail and one hind leg. He's a beast. So with that, thanks for watching, and we gotta go get to work on the next modification. So let's go. Come on, Jack. Let's hit it, bud.